What's going on, guys? It's that time of the month again where we do predictions, and this one's going to have kind of a twist. What is it? Well, you'll find out in a minute. All right, what's going on, guys? Hopefully the audio quality is good enough for you. Obviously, ta-da! The Road Podcaster came in today, or it's a Procaster, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully I have everything right and set up correctly. I don't think I do. So if the audio is all jacked up and you're hearing a bunch of fucking static, it's either me or it's my guest, Chris. Chris Raptor, you guys probably saw him, or heard him, I should say, back on the bottom rope. What was that, last week?
Yeah, last week. I think it was Wednesday last week.
Yeah, Wednesday is the normal days that we do the bottom rope, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened with Joker this week. He DM'd me and said he had his girl got called into work. I don't know. I just work here, bro. So no bottom rope last week. I'll tell you what. If he cancels on me next week, it's all you, pal.
Yeah, well, he didn't bother to invite me this week. So.
I would have gotten you. I just didn't. I didn't think about it. I'm like, I could have gotten Chris, and then by the time I was like, fuck it, it's too late now. So screw it. So what's going on, dude?
Oh, not much. How about you, man?
Just hanging in there. Another day, another dollar wasted, I'm sure. But this is the pay-per-view me and Kevin are going to. So what I'm going to tell you guys is, and I'm going to screen share with you here, Chris. This is the pay-per-view me and Kevin are going to, not NXT. We're holding out for NXT. We're going to see if we can get us some El Cheapo tickets, and kind of go from there. The card, I mean, the thing about NXT, you said you're a total noob when it comes to NXT, and I told you guys this is going to have a little bit of a different flair on it. So basically, Chris, when's the last time you watched wrestling?
It has been a while. I know I was telling you about that before. Basically, when Kane joined the Authority, it was pretty much shortly after that was the last time I watched. So it's been a while.
So 3 years, 4 years?
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take.
I still catch it every so often, like when they upload stuff to their YouTube channel every so often, I'll check it.
So you're what we call a filthy casual. So
yeah.
we're gonna do some predicting with a filthy casual. I thought this would kind of be fun, a little bit different. And he probably, especially with NXT, has no idea who these people are. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. So here's what I want from you, Chris. I'm going to give you the matchup, and obviously if you're looking at your Skype, you can see them on your screen. So I'm going to give you the matchup we're looking at. I want to know who's going to win and why. Doesn't have to be some grandiose, thought-out answer.
Now, should I go over the ones that I know?
No. If you know them, you can tell us you know them. That's fine, but...
some of them I do know. Who's the authors of pain?
We'll get to them. Sorry, guys. Chat's not on the screen. My bad, kiddos.
It's just a white box.
Yeah, it's just a white box. Cum stain box. So, sorry. My bad, kids. Let me move that around for you guys. And there you go. Okay. So let's start out with Roderick Strong going up against Eric Young. See, the funny thing is some of these people you might know, but their names have been changed.
Names have been changed.
Some of them possibly. Some of them possibly you may know them, but as a different name. So Roderick Strong's name has not been changed, and neither is Eric Young's.
Eric Young sounds familiar. Just trying to remember where.
He talks kind of like this. He talks like he's been smoking Marlboros for the past 10 years.
Isn't he the one that where's Roderick, the one I'm thinking of? The one that looks like the UFC fighter.
Here. Tell you what.
I was gonna say you
There's
just had a picture of, didn't you?
there's oh yeah, I can show you the pictures. I was gonna say I just sent you the link, but there's the picture right there.
Yeah, the one that's on
Roderick
the right.
Strong is on the left. Eric Young is on the right.
He looks like the UFC fighter, the one that's there on the right.
Okay, I don't know which one you're. Oh, are you talking about Conor McGregor?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, this guy is not Irish at all. It sounds like he's been smoking a pack of Marlboro. You know what? It sounds like he's been smoking Lucky Strikes for the past 20 years.
Oh, that was just how I remember him. Is he looks like the Conor McGregor is what he reminds me of, at least.
Conor McGregor's much less attractive uncle.
There you go. That's one way of putting it.
So who's taking it? And give me whatever floats your boat.
I'm gonna give it to Conor McGregor's ugly uncle.
I am as well giving it to Conor McGregor's ugly uncle, who smoked far too many Lucky Strikes in his day for his own good. I gotta pop up the chat here right quick, see what they're saying. My dick is ready for this stream. Interesting. It's not even something I want to talk about. Eric Young wins. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Eric Young. Luke's going with Roderick Strong. He's from a shithole.
Wow, that's a way to put it.
Wow, he's from a shithole. Oh, here we go. Okay, you ready for this one? We're going to move on to the United Kingdom Championship.
How is that?
Yeah, they formed
He's 19 years old?
Yeah, he's
wow.
19 years old. They don't have a picture of Pete Dunne up here, which is sad. This is Tyler Bate. And then let me see. I'm just going to Google real quick.
The championship, too? Is that the U.S. championship?
No, they made a complete new championship.
Jesus.
And it's called the United Kingdom Championship. So there is a picture of Pete Dunne. That's more like what he looks like now. So there's Pete Dunne, as you can see him. And there is Tyler Bate. 19 years old. I don't know how old Pete... Yeah, as I saw it. If you're watching the chat, Luke's just spamming fuck Pete Dunne. I don't know what beef these two have against each other, but he really hates Pete Dunne. Absolutely. Just like... I'm pretty sure if he had the opportunity to murder him and get away with it, Luke would. I don't know why. But yeah, no, the United Kingdom Championship is a new championship that I guess they created probably, 6 months ago, if that.
See, the problem with Tyler Bate, if he didn't have the stash.
Oh, but see, almost all the guys that are a part of this whole UK thing have mustaches. They got a guy from Mustache Mountain. That's like his gimmick. He's from... He legitimately says, "I'm from Mustache Mountain." I'm not kidding you. I love the guy, Trent Seven, but he's just his whole thing is the man from Mustache Mountain.
I don't know. He would, and this is not intending to sound homo whatsoever, but if he didn't have the mustache, he'd look better.
He'd be a good-looking cat.
I didn't say that. You said it.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Yes, bruh. It's Damn Daniel. Daniel. I am going to Backlash. Me and Kevin will be in the stands. You can find us. We're both wearing our Jericho jackets, which would be an ugly green suit coat jacket filled with Christmas lights. Jesus. So if you see you
should show it to the stream, man. You should show it to the stream.
Show what to the stream?
Jacket.
I haven't made it yet. I gotta make the fucker. It's one of those like what do you call those? Like Christmas decorations. I'm gonna have to do something with this microphone. This microphone is excessively heavy. Like, and it just weighs it down. So it's just like holy fuck. Like as I'm watching it, I can like slowly watch. I mean, extraordinarily slowly.
I can watch
it
slowly drooping down.
Yeah, it's slowly sinking as the night goes on. So I'm either gonna have to crank the shit out of it, or I might even have to buy a new stand, which I would hate to do. So who do you got winning, Tyler Bate or fucking Pete Dunne?
I have to go against the chat. I'm gonna go with Pete Dunne.
You're gonna go with Pete Dunne. See, I'm gonna go with Tyler Bate.
I
I'm
don't
actually.
know if like I said, if Tyler didn't have the stash, man.
If he didn't have the stash, you'd take him as the winner.
Yeah, if he didn't have the
Oh.
stash killed it, man.
Are you
That's what
against?
did
Are
it.
you against mustaches?
No, I'm not against stashes at all. I like stashes.
Just not his
that.
stash. That stash is no bueno.
It just makes him look retarded. I mean,
I am going with Tyler Bate. This is a no dumb match. I don't care. You know, it's another one I was like, we haven't seen the UK Championship dudes for over like a month, 2 months, 3 months maybe. I don't even know when the last time we saw them. So I just don't care who wins. Like, I'm hoping for a good case of gout at this point in time. So this is the guys you were asking about. Authors of Pain. That's these two homies right here. Okay, the big dudes with championships. That's the Authors of Pain. And then right next to them is the, maybe somebody you've heard of. This is what we call DIY, and that would be the team of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Now, quick bit of news for you guys who haven't been watching the dirt sheets here as of the past 5 to maybe 10 minutes. Was it Tommaso Ciampa? One of the DIY guys from DIY just got taken out of the ring and escorted to the back. So I'm wondering if this match even happens at this point in time. I'm gonna look for it right now.
He got injured before the match even took place.
Well, they're at a house show right now. So obviously, they do shows, and I know OK Fabe just put it up on his channel. Maybe it's OK Faber. I don't know. Yeah, he just put it on his channel. Breaking news: Tommaso Ciampa injured. Could miss TakeOver Chicago. So if you had to choose one, now that I've given you a little bit more information, if you had to choose one, who are you choosing?
I'm gonna have to go with the Authors of Pain.
I'm right there with you. AOP, yeah. Is that you, Christopher Prez 101?
Me? No.
No, okay.
Just Chris or after.
Oh yeah, we have Christopher Prez 101 in the chat. I don't know if that's your boy or what, but I'm as well taking Authors of Pain just because, number one, I don't think stealing my name. Yeah, people do that. Did you know there's another The Wookie out there?
Is it really?
Yeah, he's got 2 subscribers, and he actually stole everything that was like all my channel art. He just took my channel art off my channel, and just made his own. Not even fucking kidding you, dude. He just took my channel art, took my logo, and just put it up. Wow. And he just says, and then you made it when you got somebody making parody channels of you. I got somebody who named their channel The Cookie, and they basically took they took my picture and put a cookie on it. That's when you know you made it, bro. That's when you know you made it.
Yeah, when other people are stealing your stuff.
You're stealing my shit. I haven't even started to go looking because I mean, I don't know if I care or not, but I haven't even gone to start looking at like if somebody's actually like taking my shit and putting it somewhere else, like taking my videos and then placing them elsewhere for their own gain. I haven't even started looking for those.
Hey, the only other thing that I can really say is you gotta be careful because people can start making money off of your stuff, bro.
Yeah, I know, and I don't care. I just don't care.
Have you
as long as they're not making more money than me, like at the point where they're like, I'm making more money than you, then we have a problem. Like all of a sudden they're like, I'm pulling tens of thousands of dollars off of your content. What? Now we have an issue.
Go on a copyright strike spree.
I haven't found anything yet, but somebody actually did make a parody video where if you watch a few, I don't know if it was about a month ago or 2 or 3 weeks back, I made a video entitled what was it, Mama Wookie's, what the fuck did I call that video? It was like Mama Wookie's new toy or something like that. Let me go back and find out. It wasn't that long ago, but it was like Mama Wookie's new toy. My wife had gotten her camera, right? Yeah, Mama Wookie's brand new toy, and I put a giant black dildo behind her. And the whole thing is that obviously it wasn't a giant black dildo. It was a It was her new camera, her new DSLR, giant DSLR camera, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen because I don't know how to use it yet. But once I figure that shit out, I'm going ham on that bitch.
Ooh, all right. So I finally got my login info for WWE Network, so I won't be a scrub for much longer.
Oh, you're gonna catch up, huh? As I still trying to
forever,
tighten this fucking thing. No, I didn't have a tornado where I live yesterday. So maybe someplace in Wisconsin did, but it wasn't me. I did not have a tornado. Clickbait.
Not yet anyway. You just jinxed it.
Yeah, now I'm going to have a tornado.
I have one question for you.
I may have one answer for you.
Just because of the fact that I want to kind of rant about it, I hope that's okay if I go a little off topic from Backlash.
No, do it. We got time.
Are you as upset as I was the way that Undertaker retired?
See, the whole thing about that is my feeling on Undertaker's retirement is it should have been 5 years ago. So when it comes down to it, was it like, oh, he retired? Like, the old man looked like shit 5 years ago.
Yeah, right?
So for me, it was like I know a lot of people say, like, oh, I didn't like him going out to Roman Reigns. Well, who did you want him going out to? I know a lot of people are going to say Braun Strowman, which I love me some Braun. But I don't know.
See, there I go being a scrub again.
There you go, not knowing who the hell I'm talking about.
The only people that I would have loved to have seen him go out in a retirement match against would have been somebody established, like not John Cena, because John Cena's overrated.
I was going to say John Cena. Boo, 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 boo.
That dude is so overrated. It's not even funny. I would have loved to have seen.
What?
Kane
You're not digging
back.
you're not digging the 5 moves of doom?
No, I'm just tired of hearing the fucking John Cena memes. It's John Cena! That stupid meme. I'm so tired of it. I see it every.
Oh, you mean the thing where it's like, oh, do you have genital itch?
Oh, no, because I can see. Oh, look who it is! Look who it is! It's John Cena! And this stupid meme. I'm just so tired of.
I don't know. No, Kane. I don't agree with Kane. It needed to be a young pup. It needed to be a pup because you needed that pup to get the rub.
For someone like the Undertaker, you want it to be somebody who he can go with having that around his belt that he ended the Undertaker. Brock Lesnar was the dumbest thing in Taker's career, losing.
See, and a lot of people said he should have retired at that point. Taker should have retired there.
It's like you just lost your main thing, dude. Just go away. I lost respect for Undertaker at that point because they let him lose something like that to Lesnar, of all people. That's when I got ticked off.
I honestly think he should have lost to Bray Wyatt.
No.
Many moons ago. Oh yeah, Bray is so
Wyatt's
good.
Another overrated guy.
No, I love Bray.
At least it's not freaking everything about Bray Wyatt like it was for a while, because there was a stretch of time where he was like practically the face of WWE for a long period of time.
What fucking crack are you smoking?
He was.
Bray Wyatt
was
never the face of WWE.
Like, he was all over the place.
Oh, but that's because he's got this strange, weird, like, hobo look. And he talks in riddles. And you know how people love it when you talk in riddles.
His upside down crab walk.
That's just that's part of his gimmick,
What the
dude.
hell is that?
I don't know. It's just part of the gimmick, man.
It's like, doesn't that gonna give you back problems? But
but he's Bray Wyatt.
If it was me, I would have loved to have seen him lose it to someone like Kane. Like, have Kane come back and put his mask on and everything just for one show. Which, I know that sounds stupid.
Kane's back in the mask.
Is he really?
There's
no point putting him in the mask anymore.
Kane's been in the mask for a while.
Thank God, but still, there's no point of him being in the damn mask anymore, because we see what he looks like without it. The mask loses its ambiance, and it's.
They should have never taken the mask off of him.
I agree, 100%. I was like, you ruined Kane by taking his damn mask off. That was his persona, was the mask. Hell, I still remember way back in the day when he was wearing the full-on mask, and he had the little cigarette machine gizmo in his throat. I talk like that. Like, I don't know if you remember that
Oh,
part.
yeah. The
I
voice
am
box.
I still remember his thing with X-Pac. Suck it.
I'm just looking at this. The reason Bray is so fat is because Bray can't win a match. He keeps eating them pins. Like Ezekiel Elliott, he just keeps on eating. Keep feeding Bray those pins.
I don't know, man. If it was me, I would have loved to have seen him and Kane do that one match and him go out that way, or Triple H.
Cow in the match says Sting.
Sting? Come on, man.
I think it needed to be a young guy. That's me personally. Give the young guy, give him that rub, move him on.
Someone like Undertaker should have been a legend to end his streak and to send him out. It should have been a legend.
See, and I think they should have ended his. They should have never have ended the streak. Leave that to Taker. Let Taker keep the streak. Where they should have canned his ass is at Survivor Series or SummerSlam. Survivor Series, when he debuted many moons ago. God damn, think about that.
Like 100 years ago.
His debut was in the early 90s, like 93, 91 or 93, I want to say. Don't ask me why those two numbers pop into my head. What's going on, Sapper? What's good, bruh? But that's when he debuted, and then you should have ended he should have ended it at Survivor Series.
I don't even think that they should. Like, I agree with you. They should have let him keep his streak.
Let the streak stay alive. I know Taker wanted it ended though. Like that was his wish. He wanted it. He didn't want it to continue. He wanted it to end.
Here's what, because I remember I was having this discussion with my dad about how the Undertaker would go out. The way
Jesus, Luke's 1990. Yeah, and you're right. No, you're absolutely right. 1990 is when he debuted in the WWE. Damn. For fuck's sake, dude, think about that. 1990 to 2000. That's 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
And then add another 16 on top of that.
What? 30-something years?
That's 20.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm WOOKIE. Yet.
That's 26 years. Somebody just sent me the other Wookiee. This is not the other Wookiee I was speaking of. I know of this guy, but he's not the other Wookiee I'm talking about. Me and this Wookiee have had conversations before. him and I have talked. He does like Minecraft. He does.
You gotta be careful with a name like Wookiee because I'm assuming a lot of people would probably try to use that.
Not as many as you think.
That's part of the reason I went the route with the name that I picked, Chrisoraptor, because when was the last time you ever heard of Chrisoraptor? Especially with my spelling.
Dude, it's just I've been called the Wookiee for so many years.
You look like
not the Wookiee.
If you got a beard, man, you gotta grow the beard.
I used to have a beard, and you want to know what's funny? Is between me and the other Wookiee, I pop up first.
Because you're more popular.
I'm on top. No, he's got me beat by a solid 100 and some odd subs.
Yeah, about 110.
But I have more videos.
Yeah.
When was
probably why you pop up more.
I don't know when his last video was, though. His last video was 8 months ago. So, yeah.
That's another reason why you're going to pop up first. Because you're more recent.
I'm more recent, so. But, yeah, him and I have had a discussion before, and he's a cool dude. No problem with him. It's the ones that, try to, take my shit. And, use the logos that I've paid for and use them to their advantage. But, yeah, I think we all agree on Taker. We agree on Taker. I'm unfollowing you on Twitter. Okay. Cool.
Peace out.
Later, Gator. I don't know. Oh, hey, Wookie, can I have the password to your channel? Can I have the password to yours? For not answering my question, what? Can you have the... Wait, hold on. Are you seriously saying that you're going to unfollow me on Twitter because I didn't answer? If you could have the password to my channel?
Here's something for you. I'm assuming you know about...
No, Tuck Hawk. I did not say 1990 to 2000 was 20 years. I said it was 10. And if I did, it was a mistake. Don't take my mistakes and use them against me. How dare you?
Here's a little meme for you. Do you know the show Big Bang Theory?
I do.
Now here, you want to know the password to his channel? It's get your own YouTube channel. There you go.
No, well, obviously he has his
Did you
own
get the
YouTube
meme?
channel. Obviously he has his own YouTube channel if he's signed in and talking.
I'm just saying, man.
Just
Don't
saying.
know the meme?
I've never seen the meme. No.
It's the Wi-Fi password.
Oh, get your own Wi-Fi.
Get your own Wi-Fi. Get your own Wi-Fi.
Oh, never seen it. I think I remember it, but it's been so long since I've watched
Killed
Big Bang
it, man.
Theory.
You
I know.
killed the meme, bro.
I'm sorry, dude.
We're getting like way.
We're getting way off track. We got the NXT Women's Championship. Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross.
Don't know any of them.
Okay, so anyways, right here where my cursor is, where you're looking,
Lesbian.
that's
Lesbian.
Ruby Riott.
Lesbian. Right.
This is Asuka. And that is Nikki Cross. Who's walking out with that NXT Women's Championship?
I'm gonna give it to Rainbow Hair.
Asuka?
Yeah.
I think you're right. I'm gonna agree with you on it. I don't see her going anywhere anytime soon. You're worse than Draz's spinal cord. Wow, low blow.
Who the hell is Rose?
Low blow.
The heck is Lowe's? Dros.
Draz?
Yeah.
Draz got his spinal cord snapped by D'Lo Brown, and he was paralyzed from the neck down. I think he's dead now. But
You're so nice.
I know. Well, what do you want me to say? Like half the wrestlers you remember from the '90s are all dead. What was I was reading something the other day. This goes back a while ago. If you go back to the 1993 Royal Rumble, 90% of the participants are dead. That's how short of a lifespan you have when you're a wrestler.
Yeah. Well, let's go back 10 years WWE. How many of those wrestlers are still around? Not many. A lot of them have moved on.
A lot of them are still not in WWE. Well, a lot of them are still in WWE, I guess. But a lot of them have just gone on, done different things.
Then again, WWE always loves to surprise people. I mean, hell, the Hardy Boys came back. Never saw that coming.
Well, everybody wants to see them with the broken gimmick. Now, I don't know how long you've been around, but everybody wants to see the broken gimmick. They want to see it.
The broken gimmick?
I want you for a little bit of homework tonight. I want you, after we're all done here, I want you to go search up Matt and Jeff Hardy, Broken Matt and Brother Nero. And go just watch some of their stuff. Draz isn't dead. Is he just still paralyzed from the neck down? I mean, I don't know. Oh, that's Dr. Oz. No.
I was going to say, you might want to put WWE in there.
I put in Draz. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think I'd get fucking Dr. Oz. All right, Draz, wrestler. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he's still alive, I guess. I thought he was dead.
Well, look on the right side up at the top. It would tell you if he was deceased.
He retired in '99, debuted in '97. Born in. He's 50 years old. He's 48 years old. No, dead. Married to Julian Youngberg. I thought he was dead.
Well, divorced 2005.
Yeah, whatever.
Married in '99, divorced in 2005.
Everybody gets divorced every now and again. I'm not putting
yourself again, man.
I'm not putting too much faith into that, but moving on, Bobby Roode. You may remember him from his.
Yeah, these two I actually will admit that I know both.
Bobby Roode and Hideo Itami.
Yeah, I know
Hideo Itami. Somebody help me out in the chat. What was his name before he was Hideo Itami? And I'm completely drawing a blank on it because I've been calling him Hideo Itami for like 2 years now.
He looks, and this is probably going to sound stupid to say, but he looks so much like Finn Balor for whatever reason he does.
He is kind of the Japanese Finn Balor, yeah. Kenta. That's who I was looking for. Kenta Kobayashi when he was over in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He was Kenta. So if you remember Kenta,
Kinda.
That's
I know. Wasn't Bobby Roode in TNA?
Bobby Roode was in TNA.
Yeah, that's where I know him.
You
from,
probably remember him with the longer hair. Yes, thank you, Silent Spider, Kenta. It took me a minute.
Wasn't he with the? Or I think I'm thinking of somebody else. Wasn't he the one of the hillbillies that always came out with the beer?
Yeah, he was part of Beer Money.
That's what I thought.
He was part of the Dirty Heels with Austin Aries, which I don't think we're getting into him, but if you remember Austin Aries, the greatest man of all time, also from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I may have a little crush on Austin Aries just because he's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He might be the greatest man who ever lived. I'm just saying. Noah says Hideo is not as sexy as Balor. I don't know. Is it just because he's tan? I mean, I don't know. Balor's kind of pasty. Hideo's actually got like a kind of like a goatee going on. I don't know.
I'm not even gonna touch that, man. Cause it just sounds too homo. I don't know.
beer money.
I mean, look at Noah in the chat. Hideo isn't as sexy as Balor.
I'm just surprised you knew who Finn Balor was.
Yeah, well, the reason
do you remember him as Prince Devitt?
No. The only reason why Balor sticks out to me, I remember when he had the whole Demon Balor thing going on, and it made me think of the Boogeyman. I don't know if you remember the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman! I'm coming to get you! I loved the Boogeyman.
I hated that they got rid of him because he was funny as hell.
I loved the Boogeyman. He used to come out with a mouth full of worms and that giant clock.
Well, he would always, that was his big signature thing. After he beat somebody, he would he would put the worms in his mouth and he'd just let us rip out all over him.
I love. So John Cena, what was that? I had John Cena just take over my computer for a second. That was the weirdest thing ever. See, John Cena's coming for you. But yes, I am going to Backlash, Christopher Prez. I'm going to Backlash. We are keeping an eye on TakeOver at the current time. If TakeOver tickets drop below $40, I would say if they were in the $15 to $20 range, because you got to remember, okay, so it's $40 of tickets plus it's like $15 in fees. So now you're at $50 for a ticket. You know what I mean? So if it comes down to like $15-$20 with the fees and all that jazz, yeah, I'll probably end up at TakeOver. If not, Backlash it is, my man. Yeah, even here, Brian Rocky, Boogeyman was awesome. Oh, well,
yeah, that they got rid of him, man.
Luke, I'm not. Love watching him. And Luke's like the demons. Like I don't even know how many zeros that is, but he's so much better than the Boogeyman. But the Boogeyman was a good character. He was a fun character.
He was hilarious.
And he's a big guy, which is something the WWE is seriously lacking right now. Big men. There's no big men. You have Roman. You want to go through the list of big men? Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman.
Show, or is he? I think he's gone,
semi-retired at this point.
Oh, he's been around for a long time. I still remember, because weird characters like Boogeyman just make it entertaining to watch. I mean, Goldust, prime example.
Oh, Goldust turned again. I'm waiting for him to come back with the hair and shit. He turned heel on Monday.
I can't see Goldust as a heel.
Well, he was a heel. He was always a heel, back in the 90s.
Yeah, but Goldust is in a whole league on his own.
Yeah, dude, I like the whole androgynous,
the gay as hell Gaylord,
but he's not. You know what I mean? It was good times. I like that Goldust. I'm hoping that Goldust comes back. But he was shit in the ring. He wasn't that bad in the ring. Come on.
His personality was what made him hilarious.
They fucking let James Ellsworth into this company, and you're gonna bitch about the Boogeyman's with the Boogeyman's fucking ring skills. Come on. What's going on, J-Boss? But who you got, Bobby Roode or Hideo Itami?
I have to give that one to Bobby.
See, I'm torn on this one. I want to give it to Bobby. I do. Something tells me that they're moving Bobby up to the main roster. Something, honestly, I just get that inkling, that feeling, that gut check that they're like he needs to come up to the main roster because time's not on his side.
That was the other thing that I was actually going to say is it wouldn't shock me if they give it to Hideo and use that as the opportunity to bring Bobby away from NXT and onto Raw or SmackDown.
Right, and that's kind of what I'm thinking might happen. But I could, because let's face it, Hideo Itami has been in NXT for almost 2 years. A year of that whole thing, or probably a year and 8 months of his entire time in NXT, he's been hurt. You really want to put the strap on Hideo to risk him getting hurt again? That's the other thing that plays through my mind.
And have to do something with the title at that point.
Right. I thought Dustin turned down getting implants for the character. Am I wrong on that one? I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I remember a rumor going around many moons ago that they were going to give implants to the Goldust character. Now, I can't remember if it was Dustin Rhodes' idea or
implants as in what?
Breast implants.
What?
Yes.
To Goldust. But
yes.
Really?
Yes. He offered to have $1 million paid to him to get. Oh, okay. So it wasn't his idea. Okay, because Noah's now saying he offered to have $1 million paid to get him implants. So it was something I think he turned down.
I would.
I don't know if I could walk around with implants.
Yeah. Because you got to remember, these wrestlers still have a life. They're not on.
Yeah, could you imagine having to go into Panera Bread as a guy with just these giant knockers? I couldn't do it.
But someone like Goldust, you have to admit, when he takes off the paint, the outfit, puts on regular clothes, you may not even recognize him at first.
Oh, Silent Spider's looking for Adam Cole to be in the crowd. We'll see. We'll see if Adam Cole.
The commentator Cole?
No, Adam Cole. He's a wrestler in Ring of Honor. He's another Triple H clone. He looks just like Triple H, except smaller.
Well, everyone wants to idolize people like Triple H.
No. Well, see, we're in this string of and you haven't been watching for a while, but there's been a rash of string of guys bringing guys into the WWE who look exactly like Triple H. Long hair and beard. They just brought up, do you remember Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, I used to like Drew McIntyre.
They just brought him back. And then he went to obviously TNA as Drew Galloway, and now he's back as Drew McIntyre. So
wait, wasn't Drew McIntyre? He was in a non-televised wrestling for a little while, wasn't he?
I'm sure he was.
'Cause I remember seeing something on YouTube. It was a video of him doing a skit in the ring, and they said it was Drew McIntyre.
It's possible. Anything's possible. I don't know, to be honest with you. Will I be taking a sign to Backlash? No, probably not. No sign to Backlash. Sorry, guys.
You know what would be perfect for you, Wookie?
Because if I took a sign to Backlash, I'd probably be in some extreme trouble. I probably would. I'd be one of those guys who either got their sign taken away or their shit ripped up. Do you know what I mean?
You know what you should do, man, just for your fans.
Yeah.
For the viewers. Print out your logo, the big Wookie with the glasses.
Yeah.
And just get it huge and glue it to a sign. So whenever the cameras come panning around, hold up the sign so you can see your logo. So everybody will see it.
Maybe I could do that. Just put my URL up there.
Oh, that's too long.
It ain't that long. Come on. I mean, it's just,
You just blow up your logo, put it on a poster board, and put Wookie in big letters right underneath it, or just
the Wookie. Hey guys, I'm here. if the goal ever pans over me.
I can totally imagine people posting screenshots or something of seeing your sign in the crowd.
That'd be great. I would love that. But that's all we got for the NXT card. See, guys, I don't know. That's a lot of money to spend for a little kind of a lackluster card. And the thing about NXT cards is now, are you gonna you said you just got your network password and all that jazz, right?
Yeah. So
Are you gonna watch NXT on Saturday?
Maybe.
Okay. The thing about NXT, and I've said this so many times to you guys, NXT cards on paper always fucking look underwhelming. It's all hell. They always look awful. But for somehow, some way, they always perform. Now that Gargano and Ciampa are out, we'll have to wait and see. And we'll have to wait and see if that's legit or not, or I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that whole thing goes. The match was stopped. They might have stopped it seeing like, oh shit, he might be a little hurt. Let's stop the match so that he doesn't get more hurt because he's got a pay-per-view to perform in on Saturday. That's a possibility too. Don't forget about that.
Did something happen to Finn Balor or anything?
I don't know it. Finn Balor. Finn Balor's on Raw now, dude.
Oh.
Finn Balor's not in NXT anymore.
That's good. Someone like him deserved to move on to the.
Yeah, he was in Raw, and then he won the Universal Championship, but he tore his entire shoulder to bits and pieces. So then he was out.
Champion? How many titles do they freaking have? Man?
Yeah, it's a title fest. So Raw has the Universal Championship. SmackDown has the WWE Championship. Raw has the Intercontinental Championship.
So hold on. If the WWE title is on SmackDown, what's the main title on Raw?
The Universal Championship.
The hell is a Universal?
Yeah, that's what we all said too.
Well, didn't they do that a long time ago where they had when it was still the spinner belt and they had one other one?
Yeah, they had the heavyweight the World Heavyweight Championship, big gold.
I gotta look this up now because.
Yeah.
Universal Championship?
Yeah, it looks just like I don't know if you've seen the new WWE Championship and what it looks like. Yeah, you probably did. It was probably around back then. But,
it's the same thing. It's just red.
Yeah, that's what we said too.
So creative. So original.
Yeah.
It's the same damn thing. It's just red.
It's just red. Yeah, pretty much.
Then they have two women's championships?
Yes, they do. They look identical.
Let me guess. Yeah, well, no, because one's blue, one's red.
Yeah, but other than that, they're fucking identical.
The hell? And let me guess. They probably have two tag team championships now, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yes, that's what I figured. Let me guess. NXT has their own women's championship now.
Yes, NXT has its own.
How did I not figure that out?
NXT also has its own main championship. NXT also has its own tag team championships.
Jesus.
Don't forget, we also have the United Kingdom champion on there as well.
Well, that doesn't really take me off guard because I remember way back in the day when there was the
European championship. Yeah.
I mean, hell, I remember the hardcore championship. Well, that was good. I liked the hardcore championship, but they got rid of it. I love the principle behind the hardcore title when you can literally take them on anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, I love the whole 20. Wasn't there something where the hardcore championship changed hands 15 times in a Mania or something like that?
There was one night I changed I think it was half a dozen times in a single day.
Yeah, it was 15 times in one pay-per-view. And I was like, what the hell? It was kind of fun watching it,
I still remember when Hardcore Holly had the title, and I think it was Mick Foley or somebody had attacked him while he was in the stall in the bathroom. He was taking a dump in the stall, and he got attacked and got pinned on the floor half naked.
Well, I think that there was one time where somebody pinned someone, they took a referee, and the guy was sleeping. So he just kind of laid over with him, and the referee was like, 1, 2, 3, and he's just yeah, and he just walked away with the belts. As goofy and gimmicky as that is, it was entertaining.
It was awesome. I love that.
Now, it may be because I was only, 16 at the time, but nevertheless, it was fun. It was fun to watch, damn it.
The reason it bugs me seeing all these damn titles is because there's Come on, there's a freaking champion for everything.
Yes.
I mean, I still remember, what was it? You had the European title, the Cruiserweight title. Cruiserweight, that went away a long time ago as well. There was only one women's championship.
I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. There is a Cruiserweight championship.
Is there a championship for everything? Is there a championship for ramp walking, too?
Not yet, but
Not yet.
That'll be introduced in 2018.
Watch, the charismatic champion will be the next belt.
Who's got the most charisma?
It'll be like the Zack Ryder belt, if you remember the Zack Ryder belt. For the
they actually brought back the internet championship on the internet. On the internet, he did a couple things where it was just him and he had the belt.
I swear to God, that's gonna be like the next championship, the charisma champion or something. And it'll look like the Zack Ryder belt. It'll look like that, like with the dew and the glasses.
Dude, I think Zack Ryder is fucking gold.
Yeah,
I think he's absolute gold.
Yeah, I agree. I love Zack Ryder.
He is the next fucking John Cena. They just won't give him the damn push.
Right?
Look at all the merch that guy could sell if you could just give him the proper push. Headbands, his own fucking title belt. When's the last time you saw somebody with their own fucking title belt? Rock, Austin with the Smoking Skull belt.
Yeah, that was amazing to
watch. The Brahma Bull belt was only in theory. I guess it existed, but
didn't Cena do something with the United States Championship at one point?
Yeah, he fucking made it into a spinner.
Yeah.
It was the spinner U.S. title, and then he won the regular title, and then he made the spinner WWE title. Directly after when spinners were no longer in style.
Didn't they do something like that for Miz? Or no, I think it was just the spinner belt.
I don't think it was for Miz. I don't think Miz did it. No, Edge. Edge replaced the WWE with the Rated R logo.
But it was still the spinner belt.
It was still the same spinner belt.
Logo.
Right, but it was the Rated R Edge. Rated R Superstar.
I wonder how much money it's got to cost to make these belts.
Oh, well, you can get one for about $1,300. Leather by Dan.
That's like the money that they shell out on these belts, and it's only going to be used for like a temporary, like a little bit of time, and not.
No, they hold on to them. I'm sure they go into like some sort of something.
Yeah, they go into storage. You set up on a shelf.
Here, Leather by Dan. Look, you can get 2K Championship, and here I'll even put it on the screen for you guys. I'll move you around.
They have a podcast championship.
Yeah, they have a podcast. Well, that's Conrad Thompson. He does a podcast with Bruce Pritchard.
You should get that. You should get the podcast championship
with my face on it. Look, the Great American Championship. You got the Coastal Championship. Leather by Dan, and they're like super like belts for sale. Let's just go to Authentic Handmade Belts and see what he's charging. Bet you ain't charging that damn much. Actually, let's go to Replica Belts. I know he's charging a pretty penny, but his are like hand fucking crafted. And I guess my internet just doesn't want to work. Either that or his website just doesn't want to work.
Probably the website because it kind of looks cheap.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so here's the NWA Television Champion. It's about $4,000.
God.
World Wrestling.
It's authentic handmade too.
Yeah.
So like I can understand.
$2,500 for big gold.
Wookie, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, not a problem. But look at this guy. You can get the NWA Championship. Here's big gold for $400. That ain't bad. Not bad at all. Let's see what else he's got on here. Stock replica belts. What's a stock replica belt? Oh, so this is just the leather. Just the leather. But if you guys want custom belts, complete custom, you can make all sorts of shit. Maryland 2K, Tesco, World Heavyweight. Custom Heritage Stacked Eagle, Traditional Heavyweight Championship Eagle, all sorts of shit. CM Punk had a fridge with like 5 WWE's titles in it. Oh boy, a fridge, you say? Does he still have this fridge? All right, Spider, take it easy, my man. But
All right, I'm back.
all right, we got Chris back here. So let's start going down through the Backlash card.
Some more people that'll actually. Jinder Mahal, he actually came back.
Yeah, he's been back for a while.
Wasn't he the Arab dude who came out with? I forget who it was. He always came out with somebody who was a manager, and they would always like yell at people in Arab, wasn't it?
Different guy. Jinder Mahal was a part of 3-man band.
Oh.
With Drew Galloway.
Okay, yeah. He always came out. Wasn't he? Is he Indian?
Yes, he is. Well, actually, he's Canadian. Actually, he's Canadian. But yes, he's Indian.
Because he always came out with the hat, didn't he?
Yeah. But let's start off with Ty Dillinger going up against Aiden English. Right here is your boy Aiden English. Right here is your boy Ty Dillinger.
Didn't Aiden come out against somebody else, like when he returned or something from an injury, and he came out in the middle of someone's speech and just beat him up, I thought?
No, I don't think so.
I thought he was.
Not that I remember. He used to be part of the... Fuck, what was the tag team even called? The Vaudevillains. If you remember them, you might not have any idea who those guys are.
This sounds familiar. I just can't remember.
Yeah, his partner Simon Gotch asked for his release, so they let him. And now he's on his own. So I guess he's gonna take on Ty Dillinger. He's the 10 guy. 10. He's the perfect 10, Ty Dillinger.
Okay, now I recognize him.
So who do you got winning in this one?
I'm gonna have to give it to Ty.
I was gonna say this is a match I really don't care about, but yeah, Ty for sure. All right, here's another match that I really don't have any time for. Luke Harper going up against Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan's the bald guy up here. He's the bald.
I know these guys. They were the ones with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, he's the bald hobo, and Luke Harper.
Yeah, they always came out in the what was it, the
sheep masks. Yeah. The sheep masks.
He was the one with Bray Wyatt. Why are they even fighting each other?
Because they're not part of Bray Wyatt because Bray Wyatt's on Raw now, and these guys are both on SmackDown. They're actually fighting over a sandwich.
Probably more like they're just trying to give them something to do until their contract runs out. Probably.
It very well could be. I don't have.
There's like nothing else to do with them anymore.
I don't have a picture for you. But we got Sami Zayn. You may remember him as El Generico. So, here we go. You can look on my screen right now. So right here, Sami Zayn, the Ginger. And then he's going up against Baron Corbin, who's up here. Or as we affectionately call him on this channel, Wrestling Nightquill.
I'll give it to Sami. I actually think he's actually quite charismatic and entertaining whenever you watch any of his little skits.
You mean as Woody Harrelson?
Every time I see him, it makes me think of Christian. I don't know why, but every time I see him.
Here's what we got to do, guys. All right? Here's what we got to do. All right? Yeah, I'm giving this one, guys. Baron Corbin's going over here. Sammy's the lovable loser. He can lose 1,000,001 matches, and we'll still all love him.
Well, that's just how Zack Ryder was like that.
Right, and that's the problem is these WWE wants to ride out that lovable loserness. Like, like Sami could eat pins for days, and we'll all still be like, but we love you, Sami. This Zack Ryder's the same thing, but we still like you, Zack.
Who was the name of the wrestlers where his entire thing was, hi, I'm, and he would say his name?
Oh, I don't know.
It was one of the noobs. I think it was like Bo Dallas or something. I forget who it was.
Bo Dallas, Believe in Bo?
There was
Believe in Bo?
There was just somebody who always said, hi, I'm whatever his name was, and he would always want to shake freaking hands. And that was like his gimmick.
Not a clue. Don't remember.
I don't know. Maybe somebody who's watching might know who I'm talking about.
Hopefully.
This was a while ago. Though,
if you guys know who he's talking about, put it in the chat. Wookie, I have a question. My friend wants me to do something, but I don't know if I should. My friend wants me to smoke weed. You know what? I'm not going to tell you to do it or not to do it.
The only thing I'm going to say,
the only thing I'm going to say is that it is an experience. Now, Pharaoh, I don't know how old you are. I don't know how old you are. No, because adults do crack. Stop it.
I didn't say that.
I grow up and do crack like an adult. No. I mean, I've smoked the weed. You know, I've done it. I'm not gonna lie. I was in college and did stuff and things, and did stuff and things that weren't exactly legal. I don't do it anymore, but
it is legal now to a degree.
Depending on where you live, my state it's not legal.
It's not legal here either, which sucks. The only thing that I'm gonna say, more of advice for Pharaoh, just because I've done it, just be careful. Just be careful how you do it.
Yeah. Oh, you're 15. I mean, I was 15. I was 15 when I was smoking. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
You're encouraging.
I know. I was 15. I'm not gonna tell you what to like. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Like
the only advice, like I said, just be careful how you do it.
All I'm gonna say is be a man. If you want to do it, well, that's a choice you have to make. If you don't want to do it, then don't. Like don't be a snowflake. Be a man. You know, just be like, hey, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like it. You know, that's just me.
The only thing, bro, like if it's your friend trying to give you peer pressure. If you don't want to do it, honestly, man, just say, fuck you. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do it.
You know, I want to be safe.
It's that easy.
Yeah. Don't do it if you don't want to. And if he forces you into doing something you don't want to do, fuck him then. You don't need friends like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's always been my thing, you know. Wookie was 15 smoking weed and listening to... I did not listen to Sublime at 15. I was a solid 17 before I started listening to Sublime. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the good old days, man. I mean, but it's something that it's like, oh, I did it when I was younger. You know, I did it in college. I didn't do it all the time. But, I mean, at a party or whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, fire. That is kind of a good point. If you get caught, you're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah,
especially
I mean,
because you're a minor.
Right. I was gonna say if you're gonna get caught, the only thing is if I get caught, then I'm super fun. Yeah, then don't do it. I mean, there are things more important out there than a little bit. Trust me, the green will find you again when you're a little older. Trust me. Once you go to college, it's fucking everywhere, and then it's just
college. It's hard not to find.
Yeah, like you fucking turn the corner and you happen to bump into Pippi Longstockings who drops half an ounce.
It also depends on the state you live in, Pharaoh. I mean, honestly, I would look it up your state laws and limitation when it comes to marijuana use.
Yeah, I mean that's actually really good. That's actually a really good tidbit of information. Look up. I mean, I don't know what your state says if it's cool or not.
If you're in Colorado, no one gives a shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in Colorado, shit, everyone's doing it. But I mean, if you're in Wisconsin, I suggest don't do it because that's bad.
Oh, believe me, I have a buddy who actually lives in Colorado, and he literally said nobody cares over there to the point cops are freaking smoking blunts on the hood of their car.
Well, I guess I used to work for Home Depot when the law was passed about smoking weed, and it was legal all of a sudden in Colorado, right? He ended up getting fired. But if you listen to the story, so the whole story goes is that he went to work and he got injured. He injured himself enough to the point where he had to go to the hospital. Now, I mean, it's almost like it was dumb. He's like, well, I smoked this morning. And it's like, well, you fucking moron, you smoked before you went to work? Did you fucking crack a beer too while you were at it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did you crack a beer too? The answer is no, I wouldn't drink before coming into work. Well, weed's the fucking same thing. Use your fucking head. So at that point I could be like, yeah, you deserve to get fired. But if it was like, I smoked 3 days ago, you know what I mean? It's, oh, God. But if it's like I smoked 3 days ago, not a big deal. I mean, I don't think it should be a big deal, especially if you did it recreationally on your time. But the other thing is, Home Depot has a zero drug.
90% of companies have a zero.
Right, they have a zero tolerance policy, which is something that obviously would probably have to change in the state of Colorado and wherever it's legal. But I was just reading this. The only concert I've ever been to that people smoked weed a lot is Wiz Khalifa. Dude, you went to like the pot mecca. Like That is one concert where I'm surprised you didn't catch a contact high just from being there.
Right? Just secondhand high?
Right. Like, you went to like, besides a Snoop Dogg concert, I don't think there's another concert that has more weed in it.
Just say Snoop Dogg practically passes blunts out at his concerts.
Yeah. Well, have you ever listened? You ever watch? God, what was his name? Oh, I used to love him. Comedian, stand-up comedian. With the crazy hair. Fuck, had a really fucking high pitched voice. Oh fuck, I can't remember it. Maybe it'll come back to me. Doesn't matter. It wasn't Chris Rock. It was fuck. That's I hate it. I know exactly. I got the image in my head of who I'm talking about, but I can't. His name just escapes me. I know that I won't get caught by the cops, but if I get caught by my mom, then I'm done as fuck. Well, then if that's the case, then don't do it.
It's not worth it, man.
I mean, that's up to you. Like I said, it's a decision you have to make. If you're like, man, I don't want to get fucked over by my mom, then don't.
It's like you're 15, man. Give it a few more years when you're 18, then you can say, "Fuck you, mom." I'll do
like I said, wait till you go to college. There's plenty of fucking weed in college. Any college you go to, it doesn't matter. Not Dave Chappelle, but he's kind of disappeared like Dave Chappelle. Let me see if I could just type it in here.
Like comedian with crazy hair or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type it in here because he's been in crazy movies. Cat Williams. Wow, funny how that. But Cat Williams was talking about going to a Snoop Dogg concert. All right, he was doing something with Snoop Dogg, and he's like, I puffed out the blunt and put it in rotation. He's like, that's the highest I've ever been. He's like, before I knew it, there were 3 blunts in rotation all together. He's like, something like they were professionals, professional pot smokers. Moving on here, guys, real quick. Charlotte, I'm sorry. It was funny.
Sidetracked.
Go. He does it much better than I do.
Oh, man. It's Pharaoh's fault, man. He got us sidetracked like that.
He does it much better than I do. Go search up. Go look up Cat Williams professional smokers, and you'll have a good time. But we got Charlotte Flair, Naomi, and Becky Lynch. If you're looking back at the stream, I'll show you. Naomi, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, going up against Natalya.
Is Charlotte Flair related to Rick?
Yes, she is his daughter.
Daughter? Okay.
Daughter. So then you have Natalya Neidhart.
She's still around? I thought she would have retired or something.
Yeah, Tamina Snuka.
Yeah, Jimmy Snuka's daughter. I know her.
And Carmella.
Don't know her.
6-woman tag. Faces or heels?
Naomi, wasn't she with what's his face? The big I'm gonna say it. The fat guy with that was like a pimp or dancing all the fucking time.
Oh, the Godfather?
No. Not him. It was the other guy. It was a black guy who was big. He would always come out to disco music.
I don't know who you're talking about. The only one I remember is the Godfather.
No, because he would always come out to the disco music. It was somebody call my mama or something like that.
Oh, Brodus Clay.
There you go. Wasn't Naomi with him?
Yes, I think she was a Brodus Clay girl.
Yeah, it was like the pterodactyls or something dactyls.
I don't remember. I honestly try to forget about that. I do.
It was entertaining.
I guess.
I will admit, Naomi, Natalya, and Tamina are the only ones that I know from the group.
Right.
But
who's winning though? But who's winning? The faces or the heels?
Natalya's a heel? When the hell did that happen?
A while ago.
Is that Shane in the background?
That is Shane McMahon.
I forgot he came back.
He got old in a hurry, didn't he?
Yeah. What? That's just shocking because the last time I remember seeing Naomi, she was a heel, and Natalya was a face.
Was Naomi? Oh yeah, when she was with Team Bad.
Yeah.
The Funkadactyls.
There you go.
Oh God.
Yeah. Thank you, Tuck, for that. You just made my brain less stressful.
The Funkadactyls.
Because I remember she was a face with him, and I forget the other girl's name. The one that started with a C. think it was a C. I don't know.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name either.
Because I know she was a face with them. Oh
no, wasn't she? Oh shit, wasn't she with Team Bad? Is that, or am I thinking of somebody else? Because you had who? Naomi and Sasha Banks, and I can't remember the third member of Team Bad. And like I got her, I could picture her because she wore that tiny ass little tie, but I can't remember her name to save my life.
It wasn't Becky Lynch.
No.
She's Irish or Scottish, isn't she?
One of the two.
Yeah, one of the two. Because I remember I saw one match that she was in. It's like she's gonna be. It's like she's trying to be the female Sheamus or like the.
Oh no, it was
Stratus.
I'm sorry, that's not who I'm thinking of because Team Bad was Sasha Banks, Tamina, and Naomi. Who the fuck am I thinking of then? I like I said, I got her picture in my head. I just don't know who the hell she is.
Oh hey, it's Mr. Freaking Bicep Pumper, the one in the red spandex up at the top.
Oh, Big E?
Yeah, I remember him.
He's still around.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's part of the New Day. He was part of the longest reigning tag team championship run ever.
Wasn't New Day like from a long time ago? It was like a stable from NXT, wasn't it?
I don't remember if it started. I wasn't watching. I wasn't watching NXT at that point, but I don't think they were in NXT to.
Because I remember, I think that was back when Wade Barrett was still around.
Wade Barrett. Jesus.
It's a new. Yeah, it was like shortly after he was done with the Nexus.
Yeah.
He started New Day, wasn't it? I don't know. I might.
Wade Barrett. I don't think Wade Barrett started the New Day. Pretty sure he didn't.
I don't know. I mean, I just might be thinking.
I just might be making shit up now. It's no biggie. No, I do it all the time because I mean I know where you're at. It's like, fuck, like Kevin, who I normally have on with me, dude, that man's a wrestling encyclopedia. He can tell you, like, if I was like WrestleMania 3, I want to know when it was and what city it was in and what was the main event. Actually, what was the card? He could probably tell me all three without no Google, no nothing. He can just tell me. It's ridiculous.
My dad is like that too. My dad's practically a WWE dictionary.
No, Noah wants to tell me that Xavier Wood and Brad Maddox fucked Paige in a 3-way.
The fuck?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Was that the porn video that got leaked?
That was the well, no, there's been a couple sex tapes that have been leaked.
Is she still around?
Well, she's injured right now. She's been injured for the better part of like a year and a half. But yeah, she's technically still on the roster.
Technically.
For the time being.
Lynch is one of those where I want to see her wrestle more because the one match I got to see her in, I swear it's like she's trying to be the next Trish Stratus, the way she wrestles.
Well, she's a good wrestler. The problem is she talks like a man. Like most Irish.
She's the female version of Sheamus. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, I don't want to say she's a female version of Sheamus.
She is.
She's so much better than Sheamus, though.
I
mean, it might be just because she has boobies that I'm like, she's better than Sheamus. But, I mean, you know.
Oh, the Usos.
Yeah, that's where we're going next. But who's winning? Taking the faces or the heels?
I'm going to give it to Becky Lynch's squad.
I'm going to give it to the heels. The WWE champions on the faces side right now. I think I'm going to give it to the heels on this one.
Yeah, with the blue women's championship.
Yeah, which is so much different from the red women's championship.
They're just like we might as well do that with the WWE championship. I mean, hell, just make one blue, one red, and then you'd be fine.
But they did do that kind of.
Kinda. The WWE title is still black.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Yeah, and the fact that they did the exact same thing with the tag titles.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, now one's blue and one's blue and one's.
Why does that one look purple?
Red. It's blue. It's probably
no, not that one. One of the small ones. The next photo.
That's the Cruiserweight Championship.
Is it the one?
Yeah.
That one there.
Yeah, it's the Cruiserweight Championship. That's what it looks like.
What's with the colors? worse. Like, I swear to God, man, you put all the titles down in a row, it's gonna look like a freaking rainbow.
It might.
What's gonna be next? A pink one, a pink women's championship.
We had that with the Divas Championship, and it didn't go over so well.
Not helping, Wookie.
I know. I'm just saying it happened. This did happen to happen, and
I have the freaking rainbow. Dude.
Yeah, here you go. There's
gonna have an orange one.
There's there's what the Raw championships look like right now.
What the hell is that? Sheamus?
That is Sheamus.
What the hell happened to his dreadlock beard?
He got rid of that shit. Good for him. Somebody told him he looked like an idiot, finally.
Well, he still looks like a freaking idiot with the mohawk. He should have just stayed with the spiky hair like he had before.
I agree. I don't like the mohawk either, but moving on.
When he showed up with the mohawk and the dread beard, I was like, what the fuck did you do to yourself, man?
Yeah, he kind of came back as this, I'm Irish, and everyone's like, that doesn't explain what's on your face.
Right.
And everybody went away. So he finally lopped those things off. If I could just get him to take down that damn knocker. He's still got, you can't see it in there. Let me see if I can, for you, if I can get it in there.
I'll admit, I was the biggest fan of Sheamus.
Can you see it? He's got the damn door knocker in his nose.
He still has that?
Yeah, and it upsets me so.
What's wrong with him, man?
There's lots wrong with him.
What is wrong with WWE?
Anyways, moving on. We got the Usos, who are now heels.
Heels?
They're heels, going up against Breezango, which is the team of Fandango, which you may remember Fandango.
Ew.
And Prince Pretty, a.k.a. Tyler Breeze.
I'm going to give it to the Usos just because I've seen their wrestling style. They're related to The Rock, aren't they? And Rikishi?
Yeah. I believe they're Rikishi's children.
Yeah, I think they're his sons.
Yeah. And
I remember they had one skit where Rikishi came out with them, wasn't there, for a little bit?
Probably. I honestly don't remember it, but
Dolph Ziggler's still around. That's my man.
That's the next match. I'm giving it to the their gimmick right now is that they are fashion police.
I think it was Dolph. Remember earlier when I was the one who said,
but I am giving it to the fashion police, just so everybody knows.
Do you remember earlier when I was trying to figure out whose slogan was, "Hi, I'm blah blah blah"?
Yeah.
I think it was Dolph. I think that was how he started.
I don't think so. Well, he started as Kerwin.
Yeah, it was because he was I'm Dolph Ziggler, and he would always be all macho proud of it, and then he started the whole sexy thing.
I don't remember that. I really don't. That must have been when I was falling asleep during Raws. But you got Shinsuke Nakamura going up against Dolph Ziggler.
I think I just made that pretty obvious who I'm going for on that one.
You only know Dolph
Ziggler.
I am taking Shinsuke Nakamura to win his first ever. I don't even know what you want to call this. His first ever match on the main roster.
Okay, I was gonna say Dolph has the title.
They just brought him up, so I'm gonna take Nakamura. I want to hear.
I don't know. I always liked watching Dolph. He's so entertaining to watch.
He's still good. He's just old. It was Dolph. He is right. Wow, you're right.
Is?
You're right. Yeah, Luke says you're right.
Okay, yeah, because that was his big thing before the whole sexy thing and the pink shirt. Is hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler, and he would always want to shake people's hands.
Why don't I do not remember that.
I'm gonna have to find a video and show it to you.
I'm gonna have to go find it, but. Pharaoh, I do not play Clash Royale, but I did start playing Star Wars Force Arena.
Ew.
Why?
I mean, it's got so many freaking pig-gates in that game. I've tried it.
In Force Arena?
Yeah, the Star Wars one. It's like so pay to win. It's not even funny when
Yeah, but so is Clash Royale, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, all mobile games are. I'm just having some fun with it. That's all. I like Star Wars. I like Star Wars. Yeah, fuck it. I'll play it for a little while. Yeah. So, Kevin Owens, who is right now hold on a second. Let me see if they did this the correct. Oh, yeah, okay. So Kevin Owens, who is right now you see how it says it on there, right? Kevin Owens. And for some reason, I completely passed over this C, and I just thought it said versus AJ Styles, who happens to be United States champion. I'm like, AJ's not the United States champion. But Kevin Owens, who's the United States champion, going up against AJ Styles.
Considering all the momentum that AJ has been getting, I'm going to give it to him. I think they're going to let him have the title to keep carrying his momentum up.
I would almost like to agree with you if if Kevin Owens' whole gimmick right now wasn't the face of America.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's his whole gimmick right now.
Jack Swagger's thing? Is he even still around, Jack
Yes,
Swagger?
Jack Swagger is not around anymore. He asked for his release a couple moons ago, and WWE said, okay. Like we weren't doing anything with you anyway. So
I don't know. I like Jack Swagger.
But
we the people. I don't know. I just liked him for some reason.
At one point in time, I had high hopes for one Jack Swagger.
I just didn't like him on the microphone.
And they just never, I don't know, I think him and Zeb Coulter was going to be gold, and it never went anywhere. It was so sad. So sad.
His manager, I'll admit, I didn't like him. I didn't really care at all.
Oh, I liked Zeb. Zeb's a wrestling genius, so.
I was just always a fan of Jack to a degree.
So you're giving it to AJ. I'm going to say Kevin Owens retains.
Man, we're just not on the same page at all. Look at it.
That's good. I like it. Randy Orton, who is your current WWE champion, going up against Jinder My Balls.
Isn't Jinder Mahal the one that I got confused?
Yeah. No. No, he was in three-man band. I think you were confusing him with, there was a character, Ahmad Hassan, from way back in the day.
Because I remember it was him, and his manager would always be yelling at people.
That was during the 9/11 thing. Was Ahmad Hassan? Is that how far back you're going?
I think so. I don't remember entirely. I just remember he always came out with somebody, and he would always yell at people in freaking Arab.
Yeah, I want to say you're thinking of Ahmad Hassan, because they would come out and be like,
it was his manager.
Oh God,
the guy that would always come out with him. That's why.
Yeah, Ahmad Hassan had a manager.
I thought Jinder
Here we go.
Mahal was his manager.
Here we go. Hold on. You can't hear this.
I'm Dolph Ziggler. My name is Dolph Ziggler.
Okay, so I guess that is a thing. Luke just sent me a video of it, so and you guys just all heard it. So yeah, that was a thing. I don't remember any of that.
Wait. I hope Pharaoh's right, because you just said Rey Mysterio is going to be at the next Royal Rumble.
He won't be.
That would be... Who the heck is that?
Who, Rey Mysterio?
No. On your page, you were just looking at the picture.
Oh, that's Tommaso Ciampa.
It almost looked like a skinnier version of Ryback.
Well, I just figured...
Is Ryback still around?
No, he wrote a fucking self-help book. I really, honestly, I am not kidding you. I want you to go on eBay, and I want you to buy his book.
I don't know about that.
I want you to do it. It will give you no self-help whatsoever, but you will never have laughed so hard in your life.
So I'm assuming you bought his book?
I have not yet, but I have read excerpts on the internet. Dude has a chapter about colors. Dude has a chapter about water conservation. He has a chapter on what is right and what is wrong. I'm not even kidding you. These are chapters in his book.
That's kind of sad.
It is. And it's just for anything else, it will be worth your money for the amount you're laughing.
Man, I liked Ryback, at least when he first showed up. He was good. I liked him. He was freaking, inhumanly huge. But
dude, right? I mean, I guess I could get behind him, but Ryback, dumb. Right, Ryback was a box of marbles. That's all he was.
Isn't that usually? I think it was just that kind of stigma for people that are like mega ripped like him, that they always think that they're stupid.
Yeah, but he really was.
Stereotype?
He really was stupid, though.
Oh, what was that about AJ?
AJ Lee talks making flaws into strengths, her upbringing, career, and highlights. She wrote a book too.
Yeah, I know about that. There was some TV interview that they did that Channel did with CM Punk, I think it was, and he brought his wife's book with him, like a shameless plug in it.
Yeah, probably. It sounds like something CM Punk would do.
I would love to see AJ come back, but I think she's just having too much fun right now.
She's not coming back until
Punk comes back.
Until Punk comes back. It's just not happening.
She's made that pretty evident that she won't come back.
Well, they're married. You can't, hey, honey, I really want to go back to WWE.
I know you hate her.
How do you bring up that conversation? Do you just sit down and hey, babe, I know you really hate Vince McMahon and Triple H, but is there any way I can go back and wrestle for a little while, please? That's not happening.
What do you think the chances of both of them showing up on TNA would be?
Slim to none.
Part of me thinks the only reason he would ever do something like
is
that
to
is
get back at Vince. Yep, to spite Vince and Trip. Be like, see, I'm here. Is there anything planned for tomorrow, Luke? I don't know. Tonight was supposed to be TNA. So tomorrow night was nothing has gone to plan this week except for Raw or SmackDown. Because last night was supposed to be the bottom rope. Joker canceled on me, so that didn't happen.
Which
tonight was tonight. Well, now I have we got a DM thread going now, so we're good. Tonight was supposed to be TNA, but Mama Wookie had to push ahead on homework, so we can go to Backlash on Sunday. And then tomorrow night was going to be the prediction show, and then Saturday night, obviously, NXT. Sunday, you guys have the gender reveal video coming up, so stay tuned for that. So nothing has gone to plan this week. Like, I had this all written out. I have a calendar. You guys can't see it. It's behind my desk on the opposite side of my monitors. And I have what video I am doing on what day, or what the game plan is, right? And none of it. Monday, Tuesday, great. Wednesday, Thursday, gone. So now that my Thursday's fucked, my Friday's fucked. So I will figure something out for you guys. If anything, maybe we'll do some Supercard tomorrow. Maybe I might do some Supercard. I might do some Star Wars Force Arena. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see.
Hey, everyone always feel free to hit me up. I'm willing to help out.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. Like, that's the thing. Like, what the hell am I doing tomorrow? I don't know.
I was going to say, unless your viewers are already tired of me, which who knows?
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. They're not tired of me yet, so that's it. But Randy Orton going up against Jinder My Balls. Who's winning?
Randy Orton, easy.
I'm going to take Jinder Mahal.
God, you just said that in spite, man.
I did not say that in spite. I've actually, if you've watched any of my videos, fucker, all right, you know that I have been taking Jinder Mahal for like a few weeks now. Actually, ever since he became the #1 contender, I said that man's winning that championship.
The only thing that I will admit that I hated about, because I've been a fan of Randy for eons. I've always liked his character, like dating way back to even before he even joined Evolution.
Yeah, but Randy only gives like 62%.
Depending on who he's wrestling.
Randy only cares from Royal Rumble to Mania.
Yeah.
And even then, he's not giving 100%, which is sad because if the man gave 100% all the time, he could be like one of the best. And he's just like, no. See, I don't know if he's smart for doing it that way or dumb. Like, if he just realized, like, dude, I'm not going to be able to beat out John Cena. There's no reason to kill my body to try to beat someone that I'm not going to beat.
But Randy is also one of those. He's been around for a long ass time.
He's been around the same time as Cena.
I thought he was around long. Well,
they came up on two different rosters, but about the same time.
Because I can only imagine how old Randy is at this point too, because he's been around a super, super long time.
Well, what's Randy's age? I mean, he's got to be nearing 40.
I thought he would have been older than 40.
He might be older than 40. I know John Cena just turned. He's 37.
37?
37. I think John Cena just turned 40. Yep, just turned 40 last month.
Those two of them are coming up on. They're getting there in age.
Dude, I'm telling you, Luke, Jinder Mahal is walking out with that title.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to give it to my boy Randy.
I mean, I can't.
Why the hell is that a photo of John Cena with long hair?
Okay,
there?
what I want you to go look up next after you're done watching. What homework did I give you? That's bad. I don't even remember what I gave you.
I don't remember.
You need to go watch something called Southpaw Regional Wrestling. Now, do you remember watching wrestling in the 80s?
Yeah.
It's basically everything that was hilarious about wrestling in the 80s. And WWE made a skit about it and put it up on YouTube. which is great and awful all at the same time. Because it's like, yes, this is exactly what we want. And then you're like, why is it on YouTube and not in my wrestling?
Oh, did you see what Luke said?
No, what did he say? I'm sorry.
I still can't see Jinder winning. I won't do a Noah and say if he does, I'll come on stream and make a fool of myself.
Dude, I already had one person come on and make a fool of themselves. Where's Noah at? Noah had to come on the stream and sing me some Taylor Swift. I'll take it. What do you want to sing to me? I mean, just let me know what you want to sing, and I'll take it. Wookie, will you send me something for my birthday? I'll send you a kiss. That's about it. That's all I got. I mean, I told you guys, times are tough in the Wookie household right now. So it's one of those times where times are a little bit tough. We'll get through. Don't worry about us. But like times get tough, dude. So I mean,
hey man, you're only 15 too. And cherish your day and youth.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say,
absolutely.
Sucks.
Absolutely. Getting old blows. Trust me. I'm 30 and I gotta be like adult and shit. Like, it's awful. I don't want to be an adult anymore. I'm all done being an adult. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I wish I could go back to being a fucking kid. To be honest with you, you know what I mean?
I'll admit, my girlfriend made a funny point. She's like, "Yeah, tell him to mooch off his parents as long as he can."
Right? No, do it. Can I send you a fidget spinner?
Why is everyone obsessed with fidget spinners?
Dude, my kids just got fidget spinners.
It's so stupid though. Like, it's
and
you can make one yourself, bro, and you can have the same amount of fun for free.
And I got a baby Wookiee on the way, and I still gotta get we gotta get a swig. Mama Wookiee just informed me about all the things that we have not bought for this baby. Which is awesome because then I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I guess we need all those things, huh?
She's like, you should do to make a whole bunch of money on your show.
What's that?
So you want to know what you should make just to make a whole bunch of money on your show?
Pokemon videos.
Oh fuck that shit.
What should I make? Minecraft.
You get fidget spinners, and in the little circle in the middle.
Yeah.
Just put your logo right there.
Put my logo right in the middle, fidget spinner.
You'll get a gold mine.
See, Luke says the new mic's 5-star. Great. That's fantastic. I like that the new mic's good. I like it.
It's just fat and it covers up half your face almost.
Well, I'm going to have to, and if you've been watching the stream, I've been kind of playing with it in camera view. So I'll figure it out. It's just a matter of time. It might be one of those things where I have to go here into OBS and go on my webcam. Go into my properties? Yeah, go into my properties, configure my video, and then maybe am I zoomed all the way out or all the way in? Maybe I zoom out a notch or two. I don't know. My room's a fucking disaster zone right now. But zoom out a notch or two. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it's the mic I've always wanted, though, damn it. It's the mic I've wanted since day...
It's like a little kid that just got his favorite toy.
Dude, I did. Like, I came home, and, dude, I thought I was going to mark out, and I didn't mark out as much as I thought I would. Like, I thought I was going to be like, oh, my God, it's the mic I always wanted. Will I send you one, please? I really... here's the thing, Pharaoh. I'm gonna give you some 5-star fucking advantage. What do you call this? 5-star. What's the word I'm looking for here, Chris? Advice. I'm gonna give you a dime's worth of advice for a nickel. Things are only as good as what you pay for them. Meaning, I don't know. Chris, how old are you?
27.
27. So you're about the same age as I am. I'm 30. Just turned 30. When I was young, back in my day,
when I was your age,
when I was a young Wookiee roaming about the land, I never, like, dude, like, I would ask my parents for things, but the fact of the matter is that my parents would be like, fuck no, earn it yourself.
Get
like,
a job and buy it yourself.
Get a job and buy it yourself.
That was how I was when I was a kid. I got my first job at 16 years old.
Yeah.
And I was working at McDonald's.
My dad tried to tell me he got his first job at 12, and I told him he was a liar.
Yeah.
12 years. Yeah, 12 years old. What were you doing, Dad? Yeah, child labor.
Volunteering.
Well, he's like, I used to go house to house cutting lawns.
Well, that doesn't count as a real job.
Yeah,
it's a job, but not a real job.
Whatever. Yeah, I was earning my own money because that's what I grew up on. I was earning my own money at your age. I'm just saying, like, people can buy you shit, and there's a severe problem with today's youth. I think there is. And now I'm going to go on my rant. There's a severe problem with today's youth. And the problem with today's youth is that you guys think everyone fucking owes you something. And then you're going to get out into the real world and you're going to realize that the world don't owe you shit. You have to work for it.
We keep telling you, man, enjoy your youth. Cherish that. You're only 15, man.
I have too much shit to do, so I can't get a job. Great. I mean, the whole thing is like, yeah, I know you guys see me getting the donations, but you know what? It didn't always start this way. I had to go through a lot of fucking hard work before people started coming to my channel and donating to me. All the fucking ups and downs of fucking YouTube that a lot of people don't get.
There's still problems with YouTube.
There's still problems with YouTube. But everyone just thinks that you just come on here, you put on a fucking smile, and go, hey guys, it's me, T. Martin. And like money just comes pouring in, and that's not the way it works. You know what I mean? Really fucking super excited to tell you about this brand new dildo and the new Call of Duty Black Ops 3 expansion pack fucking supply crate dildo things. You know what I mean? Like, everyone thinks it's just easy, and it's not. Like, I didn't start a channel with 2,500 subscribers. I didn't. I started with 0, just like everybody else. A year and a half ago, I started with 0, and I worked my way up. Did I catch some lucky breaks? Sure, but everybody does. Anybody that actually catches some breaks literally catches a lucky break or two.
You're going to get hate no matter what you do.
Right. So, you know what? I worked my butt off. Can't even do it during the summer. That laugh, I'm so dead. I mean, I'm just saying, fucking work for your shit. It's not as valuable. You want to know what? It's something is not as valuable as if you actually fucking work for it and bought it yourself.
I was gonna say I tell you what, Pharaoh, and I'll speak from experience. When you work and earn the money to get your first item that you spend on your own hard-earned cash the very first time, promise you, man, it will feel so much more valuable to you because you worked for it and you got it with your own money. Because I know when I bought my very first video game from working at McDonald's, while I was in high school, by the way, but when I was working at McDonald's and I was able to get my very first, just a game. It's stupid to say, but it was just a video game. And it was like so much more valuable because I was able to get it with my own hard-earned money that I worked for.
Yes, Luke, we'll be doing one or the other tomorrow. Either here or on Twitch, or maybe both, because I'm crazy like that sometimes. But you know what? That's a load of shit too, Chris. I'm sorry. I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. Things given to you are so much better than having to work for them. But you ain't going to take care of them. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like people will look at this microphone and say, you were given that mic. No, I worked for this mic. You know what I mean? I've never, as you can look up above, donations are greatly appreciated, but never expected. I've come here to create a channel for you guys to watch and enjoy. But, like, nothing's expected because nothing in life should be expected. Nobody owes you a fucking thing. If people do shit for you on their own volition, that's their problem. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to go to your job and be like, hey, boss, can I have a $5 raise? He's going to be like, why? That's his first question to you is going to be, why? Why do you of all the other people deserve a raise? The world's a rough place. That's all I'm going to say to all the snowflakes out there. But, Chris, I had a blast. We'll have to do this again, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Hit me up next Wednesday, and we'll do something with or without Joker.
Yeah, if you need me any other time this week, hit me up.
Yeah, this week's going to be one of those weeks where it's just crazy busy. But I want to thank everybody for stopping out, all the Patreons. Who do we got? Wrestling Soup, big shout out to them. They should be wrapping up their show right now. We're wrapping up ours. Javier, Tim over on the Patreon. Big shout out to Tuck Hawk. Thank you guys so much for coming on in.